What is up, everybody? We are here with another screen print separation tutorial. We have a 3-color design today. I saw it and I was like, this is a great one to learn on. So let's just get right into it. This design, the client wanted it to be 12 inches wide. And first things first, we always have to resize it to the exact size while you're separating it, because if you do it while it's not the same size, you have to change things. So yes, first things first, what I like to do is I like to make a group of the layers that provided and then make a copy and then press Control E. You're gonna see what I'm doing here in the bottom left. So I like to have that for me to size. I hold Control and click the thumbnail, press V, C. I can just press C for crop and then enter. And then now it's at the edges. So we're gonna size this perfectly to what it's supposed to be. Click image and we're gonna check out the image size. Right now it's 9.1 at 300 resolution. Let's go 12, of course. A lot of people like to do 300 for resolution. You can go higher. I wouldn't go lower than 300 if you're in the separation, but 300 is standard, industry standard. So you can click OK. And here we go. So I'm gonna use this group just because it has everything we need. The file is pretty good. It's fairly decent for a design. It's very workable and it's going to be very good. Personally, I'm going to go up to 600 resolution just because I like the fine lines better. So you can go at 300, you can go at 600, it doesn't really matter. As long as your films and your film printer are aligned, there shouldn't be a problem. But if you don't know, just might as well just do 300. So I am going to do some cheat codes here my own way. I'm going to put this by itself, so we're going to be working with just this layer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this layer, turn one off, and then I'm going to go in. Yes, I'm going to go to adjustments and go to threshold. And as you can see, if we turn this on and off, we're getting rid of the red. So threshold is basically going to, I'm going to use threshold to get the colors in a perfect sequence, in a perfect line. If we turn this off, you can see how it's blurry. But if we turn on threshold, it turns into very sharp lines, which is great for screen printing, which is what we want. So we want black and white, and that's what threshold does for us. So I'm going to be working with the white right now, and I'm just going to use the text just because it's more detailed oriented. So I want it to where it's like right in the middle of where it gets gray and black. So I'm going to work it to where I can like it. I'm just going to turn it off and on. I'm going to go a little bit more, and to be right there. That looks good to me. So right now I know that I grabbed yellow as well. So I'm just going to go right here and grab the threshold, grab what I'm working with, and grab the background. You want to make sure you grab all three, and that's why I made the extra layer, so I can keep that one as the original. Control E and grab that. I'm going to turn this back on, and I'm going to grab the yellow of what it is. I'm just going to expand just a little bit, just so I know that I'm getting rid of everything that I need to. I'll go 3, and then go back to my right here, and I know that I am going to get rid of the yellow. So that is my white. That's technically what's going to be white on the screen. So this is the highlight white. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going into my channels. I'm going to make a channel. Deselect. Go into my channel. Inverse it. Control I. Assign a color. Spot color always. Go to white. Label it at H white. And then go 80. And there is our film for the white before crop marks. So we're gonna do the same thing basically with this, and we're going to grab our yellow. So I'm going to copy it again, just so we have that for the red. And then I'm gonna go up here, threshold on top of it. And I'm gonna look at the yellow. Let's go with the nostrils, why not? And see where we want it. That looks good to me. We're just going to do it as it is. So I'm going to grab the yellow from the colors, expand 3, just so we know to make sure to get everything that we have. And I'm gonna go back into the threshold and Control Shift I inverse, and then I'm going to get rid of everything else. So I'm getting rid of the white information right now. I know it's a little tricky, and it's like, what will you do? So I basically just, sorry, we're back. The memory card died. Ran out of space. So what I was doing with the yellow is, I'm gonna go back into the original design. I grabbed all the yellow and I bit it a little bit more, just so when I go in here, I'm grabbing the yellow information and I'm gonna disregard the white. So this is white, obviously. If we bring the original design up, the eyes are white, but I wanted to just grab what the yellow information is. So I selected it, and I'm gonna inverse the selection. I'm gonna right click and put select inverse. And then I'm just going to fill it in with black, just so then nothing that is white information is gonna be in this threshold. So I'm gonna grab this, and I'm doing this for a specific reason of having it like clean, black and just black, just white. No, as you can see here, gradients of yellow and dark to yellow and all that stuff. We want to just be pure. So it'll look sharp. So I'm also gonna grab the yellow information as far as the color goes. With an eyedrop tool, go back in here, inverse this, go to spot color, grab a yellow, and put yellow, yellow. I do that for specific reasons. You can leave it as yellow if you'd like. And then I'm going back into this. And last things last, we're gonna grab the red. Might as well eyedrop it right now. And fill this in with black. Technically can, yeah, I'll do another one just in case. So we're gonna put it out here, and I'm gonna threshold, and we're gonna grab the red. So the red is this way, and we're gonna test it. I want a little bit less information, kind of like right there. There you go. That's what I like. I'm gonna Control E these 3 layers, and then, oh, see, I did it right. I'm gonna grab what's red, and it looks like I'm grabbing all the information that I need. I'm gonna Control Shift I, and again, fill the rest of the information with black. So if you see, this is our red information, and we have it sharp. We're going from blurry to sharp, and we'll see it right now in real time. Turn that to a channel, inverse this, assign it to the red of the design, red 915, and then we're gonna make a t-shirt, T 100%. Let's make it black, spot color, okay, okay. And right now it's obviously a little bit faded. We're gonna add a base right now. So obviously the white has base, so we're gonna make a base and then go 80%, spot color, make it white, okay, okay. Put it over here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab yellow. Right now I'm at 600 resolution, so I am doubling up my choke and stroke. If it's 300, just do half of what I'm doing. So I'm gonna contract it for 4. Contract 4, that's your base, and fill it in with black. Do the same thing with red. Control, click on the thumbnail, contract by 4, and fill the base in with red, and then do the same thing with the highlight white. Don't let it trick you. Let's go contract 2 for the base, for the highlight white. And if we go in real time, this is gonna be the first screen, first ink down, then yellow, then red, and then our highlight white. And then if you wanna go the extra mile, if you do our screen printer and you're actually gonna do this, I have a crop mark that I just copied it from Illustrator, bring it into Photoshop, paste it in, bring it up, copy again, bring it down. Group these, Control E, Control, click thumbnail, and we're gonna paste these crop marks in.
Yes.
Technically, if you know the Pantones, you can just leave it like this. If you wanna get fancy with it, you can put the Pantones right here for your team to know which one's which, but that is how you separate. hopefully that helps. Hopefully I didn't go too fast. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. But that is how I go about separating. The choke and stroke should look around like this. This will do. It'll be fine. Trust me. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.